Now it's time for the question. Did Princess Di's kidney affect a French woman? Princess Di died back on August 31st, 1997. 2 days later, September 2nd of that year, a French woman, Françoise Gellier, received a kidney transplant. Now, she's living in the French countryside, but she claims that immediately after the transplant, she began interjecting English phrases into her everyday conversation, something she had never done before. And this appears to be an example of the phenomenon I mentioned before, known as trait transfer, where when an individual receives a donated organ, they begin to take on some of the physiological and psychological aspects of the donor. Now, the first question is, were Di's kidneys and other organs transplanted? Very suspiciously, the coroner in the case has refused to comment one way or the other. I'd say if no organs were transplanted, he'd say they weren't. So it makes me suspicious they were. Were they given possibly to this gal? Did she get a kidney from Di? Well, she got a kidney from somebody. They say she lived in the French countryside, therefore she wasn't a Parisian. Di died in Paris, so it's not likely. But perhaps she received a kidney from another English woman. And I still think it's possible she received it from Di. Now, just a few other cases of this intriguing phenomenon of trait transfer. There's a woman who received a heart-lung transplant from a young man. Then suddenly she developed an abiding interest in motorcycles, something she had never done before. Then she had a dream about 22 motorcycles revving up, which coincided with what would have been the young man's 22nd birthday. Another man received a heart. Suddenly, he was drawn to a church he had never been to that was not his denomination. He said every day he passes it, he recognizes it, and the people, the priest, everyone associated with it. Never been there before. Now we have a case of a man who received a liver. Suddenly, he's eating yogurt. Never liked yogurt. Now cannot get enough yogurt and is dreaming of a beautiful woman he's never seen in person. We have another case. A man in the Midwest got a kidney. Suddenly, a man who always ate meat and potatoes has an affinity for spicy Cajun food. And then we had another man who got a kidney in perfect health otherwise. Suddenly his right arm is in chronic pain, apparently a condition the donor had. Now, was Di's kidney implanted to this woman and causing her to speak English? It's certainly within the realm of feasibility.